Hello, Simple Eggers, Wild Huckleberry, how y'all doing? Yeah, Bert and Cindy was already here before 5 o'clock. I need to readjust this thing. Wonder what that is. We're trying out a new iPad tonight. Not really sure what some of this stuff is. What post? I'm not sure I understand what post it's showing. Because there's no post right there. Well, let's see if I move it. Oops. Sorry guys, this is a brand new iPad and I'm trying to do this on, and hi Scotty. I'm not really sure why that's showing up over there. Well, it might be, sweetie, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. Oh, I understand. I understand completely. Evidently, I can turn the camera off. This is weird. It came out of its holder. I wonder if this... There it is. It was the holder that was showing. Now I have full screen. I couldn't figure it out. Everybody, we sound good? I would ask if we look good, but I know I don't. Lisa's not up here yet. So how's everybody doing this week? I haven't been able to see the chat yet, really. I thought I had it over here on this one, but it's not anymore. There it is. Teresa, let's see. Hello, Lisa. How you doing? I fixed it. Yes. Scotty, how's it going? Simple Acres. I think I've already said hi to you. Greg and Donna. Think you're in here somewhere. I may have missed, but I saw somebody say hi to you. Oh, there you are. How you doing? So how's everybody doing? How's this new iPad thing look? I don't know if I got it adjusted the way I want, but it is definitely bigger than the other one. Greg and Donna covered everybody. So, on Happy Father's Day to everybody in here that's a father. And the ones that aren't, Happy Father's Day to your father. I will get this situated sooner or later, sometime in the next millennial. So, how we doing today on Father's Day? It's a little bit warm here in Kentucky. How's Teresa doing? Oh, yeah. Well, it's been wet here most of the time, too.
Howdy, howdy, everyone. What's it? Am I orange? I look orange.
So do I.
You didn't look orange downstairs, though.
Yeah.
How is everybody doing tonight? We might, we invested in a new iPad, so now I think we're going to have to invest in some lights.
A fan.
Yeah, a fan. Yeah, because I tell you, it's been, you need to scoot over a little bit. No.
Oh, wrong way. Well, so do you.
Well, I was, all right. But
Really, we need to get this further back, but
yeah.
Because it takes such a wide, or whatever picture, you know. But anyway.
Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, it's just been so muggy this whole weekend.
Well, it's because all the rain, and it rains and then heats up.
Yeah.
Rains and sunshine, rain, sunshine. So we've had a lot of mug.
Yeah, and we don't have air conditioning. We never have had air conditioning. Well, I say never. We had an air conditioner in the window at one time, but
well, she bought one and put it in the bedroom, but it was just too small.
It was just for on those hot evenings where it was really hard to sleep, but normally it's nice and cool.
I make you look considerably less orange according to Shorty.
No, you keep scooting over. You need to get back into
Anyway. So, anybody had any fun things to talk about tonight? Any experiences over the weekend? We went to eat fish dinner the other night and almost got killed.
Yeah.
Literally.
It was... if there was a video...
I wish I had a dash cam.
Yes, that almost made me think maybe we should invest in that because...
literally almost
it
died.
Was so close on death. All I could see was that red truck right
and
there.
A chrome bumper.
Right there in our windshield. It was just so close.
On the way to eat dinner over here, there's a restaurant opened up and it...
at Nolan River.
At Nolan Lake. And it serves all-you-can-eat catfish dinner on Friday night. So I'd heard about it, so we decided to go over there. On the way over there was somebody behind us just blowing our... I kept thinking something was wrong with the car because I kept hearing this beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a real horn.
It wasn't a real horn. It was a little wimpy horn.
It was like something you would hear on a motorcycle or a four-wheeler or something. It was ee, like that. So I thought, well, when I figured out it might be somebody...
It was a phone or something on the radio or...
Behind us, when I figured out it was a car behind us, I was like, well, what's this? It's not... I didn't recognize the car, so I thought, well, it ain't nobody I know. One thing led to another, and all of a sudden, he decided to pass us and almost cut the front bumper off. Went on down the road, and...
Here, I'll text him.
And when he went down the road, we got to where we was going, but as we got to where we were going, we were behind the car that just did all that blowing and stuff like that, and he turned into his driveway at home. So he did all that just to get home not that much faster. So then we eat dinner. It was a good dinner. Had all the catfish we wanted. Turned around, headed home, and as we head home, we on this one road almost into town. And guess what? I look up and here's this. Well, I was already looking at the road, but a red truck whipped out behind this white Chevrolet truck, and as it whipped around, the red truck whipped around, and I had to hit the brake and go over to the edge of the road and put two wheels in the ditch. And as I did, he went flying by me in that in between the white truck and us. And all I could see is when I was hitting the brake, the very first thing was pulling over was the underneath of this guy's truck. That's how tall it was. It was a big, tall red truck, and it was terrible. So anyway, Lisa's over there and goes, "Did you see anything?" Because she had closed her eyes and just started praying. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, I had to look and see. I didn't know, but that truck would have hit us in the windshield because our bumper would have hit the tires and the axle before that. And I like crazy. And then today over in that same area, not today, but yesterday over in that same area, one of my friends caught on his security camera out front of his house and different things. He found there was some bunch of motorcycles going through. And what are you doing?
I'm mom today.
Oh, your mom today, huh? This is my son, evidently.
Hello.
Hey,
Which
grandson.
one am I looking at here?
You're looking at this
Is
one.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at all
This is Jack, my grandson, and Adeline, come around.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. You're little enough, you can come around. And that's Adeline. And these are Joseph's and Jessica's children. You can talk on that one.
Well, I was just looking at. Well,
Yeah. Anyway.
continue with your story.
I don't know where was it. Oh, the motorcycle story. Back when we rode motorcycles all the time, when you rode in a group for a function or whatever you was riding in, a bunch of you get together. Two people would always go in front, and when you could, you'd block the traffic and let the motorcycles just keep going, especially if they were going to turn. And that's what this group did. And they were getting ready to turn on this one road to the left. Well, the pickup truck that was sitting, they got blocked. They didn't want to. So they started yelling and screaming at the people. And they pulled a gun, and the truck guys pulled a gun and started shooting at the motorcycle people, telling them they wanted to go. Well, the motorcycle people pulled a gun out and shooting at them. One thing led to another. The state troopers and the sheriff's department got involved. And I don't know how. Oh, and when the truck was trying to get away, because evidently the motorcycle people had too many guns, they were trying to get away. They ran through some people's yards. And then as they come back out on the road, the sad thing is the mirror hit one of the ladies on the bike. And her and her husband was on a bike, and it hit her in the face and knocked her completely off the bike. Now she's in the...
No. Hello?
Is that up there supposed to change?
Up where?
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
it's
it's
moving
changing.
now.
Yeah.
Looks like we're back.
Now, get up so I can sit down.
Get up.
Up.
This one won't do nothing now.
I want to sit in your lap.
It's doing. So are we back on? I had to reset the internet for some reason. I'm not sure. And in case anybody forgot, this is Adeline, my granddaughter. And behind her somewhere is the sun.
Oh, it is working.
Lisa says we're on, so hopefully we didn't lose anybody and everybody's still here. And hey, Duncan family, in between, let's see, Before us, from 4 to 5, you could go live. There's nobody there.
Nobody in the whole world is live.
Well, I'm sure somebody in the world, son. My smart aleck son is here and having fun. But anyway, they
I'm having fun.
yeah, you all could go live in between 4 and 5 Central.
Alex, in this thing here.
What's Jack want?
I think he wants her to go play.
Oh,
Okay, bye-bye. No, I want you to stay. I will make sure, I make sure, I don't want you to stay. Stay there, Rowan.
Jack's so funny. Yeah.
I'll be right downstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for letting us know where you're going to be. Oh, I got a bigger family than this. My daughter's got 5 grandbabies.
Yeah.
You had to get out and restart the live. Yeah, well, I had to restart the internet for some stupid reason. I can't figure out why I had to do that.
Because
But,
of me.
yeah, probably because
I had broke the live.
well, about the time he showed up, that's when it went dead. So I'm blaming him. Not Sweet Adeline, though, or Jack. No, not one of them. I can't blame his wife, but she's downstairs. I can't see her, so
I'll blame her.
you know we'll blame her when we. Oh, good. Get starting. Then jump on. We'll be. Let's see, Simple Acres, and then it would be you, then me, then Robbie, and then Jack, and then oh, I can't think. Lisa will know. Anyway, there
She's
that
busy talking.
yeah, she might be busy talking to Jessica. Yeah, really. You don't have to whisper.
I only whisper because he can't talk.
Yeah, Red Dirt Road. Red Dirt Rooster Road, I mean. I knew it was right on the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't think about the whole name. That's what happened when you're young. Names slip on you. It's a little different with this young man sitting here beside me instead of my beautiful wife, huh?
Am I prettier?
No.
Yes.
I mean, no. Now that one, yeah, is prettier than you, but
Daddy's pretty.
Oh,
no,
pretty?
it's not.
Aw, I'm glad you think I'm pretty. She was fluffing my beard up a second ago.
Like this.
Are you gonna be? Is he gonna pay you later for saying that?
I don't know.
Say
Give
yes.
me $1.
Say yes. Yeah, she's a cutie. Thanks, Tracy. But anyway, yeah, I thought the phone call was the only thing I was gonna get. I didn't know it was gonna be.
Well, we were, I forgot what time it was. We stopped over at the vending machine, filled it up, and then come over here and then realized what time it was.
You know, you're
I was
supposed to rest on
saying,
Sunday.
let's go to
We did
Papa's
that.
first. Let's go to Papa's first because it's more easy. Then we could go to the
You're
vending
very
machines.
smart. You know that.
Yeah, we should have done that first.
Yeah,
Should have
but
listened to you more.
so Daddy went the other way.
I think they should put you in charge of the family. What do you think?
That's a good idea.
No, because I'm not a grown up.
You act like one sometimes.
You act just like your mama.
Yes, you
She
do.
has process. It has to be on a timeline. It has
Yeah.
to be according to the plan. Me and Jack were just like,
It-
wait a minute.
If she wasn't on here, I guarantee you she'd be thinking she was the boss.
She was the boss.
Ain't that right?
No.
Oh, let's see. Oh yeah. So did everybody? I guess everybody heard the end of that motorcycle. So who else has got a story? Because I don't. That's about the most interesting thing. Other than me and my foot, my foot's swelled up. It's a big old mess. I think it. What?
It's a typical thing. There's something always broke with you. Every time I see you,
Well,
it's either a cut, a bandage, a laceration, some sort of injury, or I don't know. I'm just like, what's new for this week?
well, I went for that heart cath thing, and the doctor changed my medicine. when he changed my medicine and stuff like that, about 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden my foot just started swelling up. And so, not thinking it was medication or whatever, one thing led to another, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And then it was like a balloon. So I went to Fast Pace the other day, and they thought it was maybe medically induced. So I went and started reading up on that medication, and both medications that they gave me, the new medication, they took some away and gave me two medications. Well, actually three, but two of them was were causing may cause water retention and joint like pain and all that kind of stuff, and that's what I'm suffering. So I decided to quit taking them Friday, and my foot is not as swollen as it was, but it's still swollen. It's hard to get them in a pair of Crocs, so I hope work don't mind me wearing my Crocs to work tomorrow, so because that's what I'll probably be wearing.
I don't know any Crocs.
Well,
I wear
Crocs.
Crocs.
I wasn't wearing
I
Crocs
wear
until
Crocs.
Lisa bought them for me one day and said, "Here, try these," and I
I
did.
have Crocs on.
I love them ever
You have your
since.
Crocs on.
Hello, Putty Cat.
Putty cat.
Yeah, there's somebody on here named Putty Cat. That's their name for the YouTube. Ain't that something? It's a nice name.
Seatbelt.
Seatbelt clip.
Well, that would Proverbs 27 is a good one to read. Well, thank you for the Happy Father's Day, and Happy Father's Day again to all the ones that are in here that are fathers, and maybe future fathers. I guess if you're young enough, you are a future father.
I'm not going to be any more fathers than these two.
Yeah, I know.
No more fathers.
Uh,
You're the only first father in the family.
No, he's not the first father.
yeah, I'm just your father.
Yeah.
Yes. Ow, ow, ow.
So what else have y'all been up to this week? Anybody? This is a slow one this week.
I'm going to say it's not very active today.
Yeah, the activity level is a little lower. Does the picture look good on this? I don't know. It don't look like it's flipped around.
It's because I'm in here. It looks so
But
good.
Adeline's shirt does look flipped. I'm gonna have to figure out how to flip the picture back around. You know, like the writing that she has on her T-shirt.
Are we backwards?
No, I'm on this side. You're on that. That side. So the picture's not backwards, but the writing is for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's normal or what. But somebody said you could switch that, and I don't know if you I don't know if you can or not, because I've tried to do some research and I haven't been able to find out where I can reverse the letters. But everything seems to come out right. What does your shirt say?
I don't know. I just.
Oh, it's Adidas.
This is
Is
my.
it? It's our Adidas shirt.
This is from Quinn.
Yeah.
Quinn.
Yeah, her cousin. Quinn gets a little bit bigger and she gets her clothes.
Well,
All of it.
not too many people have that hand down clothes anymore. But I always thought it was a good thing. Jessica 5434. Hello.
That's almost on.
I don't know who that is, but where's everybody from? I know where most of you from, but the new people that I don't know, where are y'all from? Jessica, where are you from? We've had people in here from India, New England, Africa, all kinds of different places.
Yes. Well, that worked.
Well, it sounds like a tough day.
Riverside County?
Riverside, California. Is that is Riverside, California? Num said I'm from my parents. Well, I'm pretty sure we all are there. It was an act of love. Good. Maybe. Maybe not. So, Nubs, where are you from? besides your parents? An act of love. Somebody was on the last slide, and they were talking, and they were putting out some. He said, "I lost my wife. She found me today. If anybody needs kids, I got a couple. I'll bring them to you." Let's see. You're not my brother. I'm the only one in the chat. Let's see. This chat. That's my parents. Well, that would be wrong. I mean, oh no. Well, that's not good. Hey, put out, take some of your egg yolk and stuff and put it on a golf ball, and they'll smell that, and then they'll maybe they'll swallow that golf ball, and you won't have a snake problem no more. That works.
We had a chicken eating our eggs for a long time. Well, we've never had a snake in the chicken house.
Yeah.
I've never had
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
At Jamie's house, the water goes out. I saw like a brown snake.
Yeah.
I've had snakes
watch
in the
out.
barn, but I haven't had any in the coop yet.
Yeah.
But the chickens lay eggs outside. I got some chickens that are like barnyard chickens, and they lay eggs out there. And I did that. No more snake problem, or at least I haven't had a snake problem since then.
We have a duck sitting on duck eggs.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Do you have a drake?
We have a lot more drakes than we do regular females.
All right.
What's a
Well,
female duck?
we have 5. Huh?
We
What's a
have.
female duck called? It's a drake. Is a male.
Mm-hmm. I thought they were just ducks.
I don't know.
I always call them ducks.
Well, yeah, but
I don't even know which
it's
one
like
is
geese or
it.
geese. When there's a bunch, they're a gander.
But that's when they're a bunch.
Jack
Gosling
says.
is when they're little, but what's a female duck? I do not know.
That's a good question for the everybody.
Would you
All right, Mr. Producer, what's your question? I don't even know what kind of powder that it create powder for. What kind of powder?
We did the fake eggs there for a while.
Yeah, because
The chicken eater killed a lot of wrong chickens.
Robbie says one of his fake eggs disappeared, so he's pretty sure where it went.
Oh yeah.
I bet it went. Yeah. Somebody deleted them. I don't know what that was said, but anyway.
Maybe they just mistyped it.
Sure. Well, I don't know. God just put this mustache on my face, and there it is. That's all I know. Female duck is called a duck. See, I was right.
Should have put a nice beard.
My beard was much better than yours.
I wish you'd grow your beard back out. I think everybody should vote and say, get a beard.
I did get a beard in the winter.
Right.
I shaved it off.
All the
Why?
time. Get that thing.
like
It's
that.
too hot and humid for that
Oh,
thing.
it ain't hot. Wait.
Yeah. See, there are no male ducks. I know it's a foul. Nubs is trying to be funny tonight. Yeah, the beard is cool, but the mustache is
I
impeccable.
don't know about it.
I like that.
I don't think I'd look good with just mustache. Let's see. I think I'd look weird with a small beard.
You just look weird.
I know it's hot. My beard's like going crazy today.
Yeah, you better brush it.
I like teasing my son, so
And I
It's
like.
just because you don't have a good beard like me.
Daddy always tease me.
I don't
he
know.
always was.
Yes, you do.
You know where I get it from?
Me.
Me. Yeah, Dad.
And I got it from my dad and mom. Because
That's
my mother tells me, she goes, "You spent too much time with your dad." And I said, "Well, it goes, I spend as much time with
I'm a
you."
daddy daughter.
Are you? Daddy, daughter?
Yeah,
Mm.
she's my helper. Jack, not so much right now.
Not
Well, that's the way it was around here. My daughter would help me, and my son, not so much. He wanted to know what I was going to pay. And then if a neighbor person was paying money, he would, I needed help, he'd run off and go get paid.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
It was, yeah. Well, that's all right. It all comes back to you sooner or later.
Jack is taking up the supervisor role. He likes to
As
sit there and
does the
watch.
son.
He likes to sit there and watch us.
As does the son.
Our other chair, our big chair, when we opened the where you put your head at, we could fit inside of it.
Really?
The lawn chairs, the sun chairs outside.
Yeah.
they can get inside.
Jack could go in there, and we're just attending. It's our house.
You're something else, you know that.
It's fun.
You like hiding?
Daddy said, get down. And we got down, and Daddy said, "Where are you, Alan and Jack?"
Yeah, they come over the other day. Well, they were over here the other day. Joseph come to pick them up, and guess who was hid behind Pawpaw?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you and Jack both.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I know. You slept once or twice since then, didn't you?
Probably.
Because that was almost a week ago.
Week?
Yeah. So silly. So, what else we got for tonight? This is a very slow, tame chat tonight. 9 people is all that's left in now. And, man, I was hoping for more people tonight. Considering it's Father's Day, I figured everybody would have done a little barbecuing and being since they overate, I'm sure they would be lounged around watching the chat.
It's because Mom's not up here. That's why.
Well, that's probably true because your mom's not up there.
They're only coming
Yeah.
for the mom. They don't care about you.
Mom and Jack is down there, and Papa, Daddy, and Adeline is here.
Yeah. Adeline runs the chat. Your granddaughter could get a haircut, a hairstyle like Grandpa's. Well, I hope not. You don't want to look like me, do you? Nope, I didn't think so.
I don't want to do that. I want my hair to grow long.
Like Grammys?
Nah, like Mama's.
Oh, you don't want it as long as Grammys?
I want to be a twin for Mama.
You already are.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Because
You already are.
I could fit Mama's socks.
Your mom's not that little.
I could fit it.
We went to the old 60 concert
Yeah.
the other night, and when we were walking out, a cop was coming down off that hillside, and I mean, he was like flying like, I don't know, 50 mile an hour or faster through all the people. Apparently there was a huge fight. A bunch of drunks got into it right at the end of the concert.
You mean in his car or just running?
They were out of the concert, but the cops were coming down that hillside when we were walking to the vehicle.
Yeah. Running?
Like full on 50 mile an hour.
Oh, they were
squad
in a
cars.
car. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah, I thought that was a little excessive. But once we drove past, there was 5 or 6 cop cars over there, and they had people arrested. You know.
Evidently, this
crazy.
has been a wild weekend for people fighting and gun shooting and trying to drive over somebody. I thought that evidently the person on 1214 thought we were one of the like in a monster truck thing, and they were going to drive over us and crush us. And that's probably the closest I've ever come to death in my life. I mean, I could almost see the motor. That's how close he got before he turned. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. She decided to go downstairs?
Yeah.
Well, have fun with that. What else we got for tonight? I'd like to be on here another 40 minutes, but 20 minutes. But if we're not going to talk to each other, I guess I'll get off here in a little while. But anyway, we have, other than the excitement of my foot the last 2 weeks and not been able to get around, by the time I come home every day from work, I'm resting my foot. Lisa's had to do some feeding, and she did some gardening work. She did some pickled eggs and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm sure glad God spared us too. I'm serious. That was probably the closest and most dangerous thing that's ever happened to us on the road. That was kind of puckering, shall we say. But what are you laughing at?
Yeah.
It was. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute now. I knew that thing was coming, and it was coming fast. Anybody says a Chevy truck won't run, man, that thing was flying. I don't know. I hope he made it wherever he went. It was he, she, whatever made it wherever they went. But if they kept passing people like that, I doubt it.
I've been fast before. I've done some dumb stuff, but never close calls.
I've not had any. I passed people in. I passed a guy in the snow one time, and because he was going very slow, and I didn't know there was ice over there on the side of the road, and I hit the ice and did a little sliding, but somebody's back. But other than that, thank God on that. But so the hopefully when the rain quits going and stuff, we'll get out here and is it stopping again?
No, I hit the button.
Oh, and I'll be able to cut the yard, and I need to start cutting wood. I need a bush hog, and yeah, I got to do some bush hog bad.
We did some cutting the other day, didn't we?
Yes.
Then I got to when I get done.
Down.
Let's see, bush hogging. I need to cut wood, split it, start stacking the wood, and the last 2 weeks I planned on doing. Let's see, all our animals are doing great. Matter of fact, we got a turkey that was, one of those baby turkeys, and Lisa says it's
I saw a turkey
doing pretty good. We got 2 from Rural King, and as you know, most things you buy from Rural King or Tractor Supply die. And there was that not at $10 a pop. And so anyway, I bought 2, and one did die, even though we had the brooder all set up and all that stuff. This has been weeks ago, and now it's Lisa says it's getting to be pretty big, so I'm gonna have to put it out for too much longer, I reckon.
You'd be like Jessica. We bought 25, and then she put them in a tote with a gallon of water, drowned every one of them. Then we went and got 25 more, and then she put them out, and I think she burnt them up with a heat lamp.
Oh my God!
And then we went and got 25 more, and those lived about about that tall. And then a raccoon came and ate them.
A turkey?
Yeah, they were just tall enough to start getting their feathers, and then a raccoon came in there and ate all their heads off. She said, "We are never doing turkeys again."
Why?
I think
too much trouble.
It wasn't trouble. It sounded like to me it was her fault.
Operator
Operator, yeah.
Thoughts.
She could probably hear us downstairs.
It'd be fine.
It's fine.
She knows her problems.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's digging his grave tonight. I think she was telling your mom about a vacation you all might be going on.
Uh-huh.
You might be staying home.
Well, we go on the cliffs of Colorado. I might be like those one couple. And
I am
he
sad
threw the-
I cannot
He threw the wife
go.
over. It's gonna be the wife throwing the husband
That's
over.
what I was getting ready to say. She can toss you over.
I am sad I am not going.
Yeah, we're gonna go horseback riding. We're gonna go ride for hours. In the
Oh, you're not
mountains.
taking the kids? Oh, that's right. That's right. I know where you're.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going because of the company
Adult
trip.
vacation.
Hers. The company trip she's taking. I should have brought more to drink up here. I'll drink your mother's. She's not up here.
Don't tell her.
I don't mind. I'll tell her.
She'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, she's already going to see us because they're doing a video at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On the TV and the computer.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, how's everybody's garden doing now? Jack's coming up to ask us questions.
Yeah.
I heard him announce it
I'm gonna ask
downstairs.
Pawpaw.
Papa. Where's a Grammy's drink?
It's right here.
Grammy. Papa.
Here. Hey, Jack.
Don't you drink it.
Come here. Come here.
No. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Grammy. No.
There you go.
Hey. Papa, put all your drinks
I'm being
in
told
there.
on right now.
He'll
They
rat on
did
you.
it. They did
He ain't
it.
scared
They
of
did
rats.
it.
He ain't scared of one bit to rat you out.
You know what's sad? I raised the son not to rat and tell on people, but guess what? His kids will rat on you.
Oh, they have a roadside stand.
Real?
We have a roadside stand.
Yeah, they have a roadside stand. It does real good.
They're going to tell on us.
We just have eggs
Oh,
in
man.
the refrigerator.
Duncan family, I love homemade peanut brittle. That is outstanding.
What? I'm telling you.
911. That's too funny.
Okay.
Put
Yeah.
again, you're too funny. Jack, go quit that.
Here.
Sing.
No.
What are we doing that?
Or that.
Hey,
Jack, you're going to have to be good or you're going to have to go.
Stop. I'm
here,
getting enough.
you gonna sit here for a second? Here, go down here and see Grandma. We're gonna go a little bit.
Put again, you're too funny. You're going to be banned.
They're gonna kick you off here. Throwing up gang signs. Gang, gang, huh?
What is that kind of sign?
I don't know.
I'm a little afraid to ask.
I do that.
Well, I'm going to do this.
Ah!
Calm down, buddy.
I'm falling.
We have a wild child is
He
what we
is
have.
wild.
Yes, he is. He does not mind. I should whip my son for not making him mind.
Hey, it's not my fault. He's crazy.
And he takes that. He's half you and half Joe.
Hey, Mama.
Okay.
What do you have to add to this live today, son?
Well,
What have you been doing?
what have I been doing? We pulled everything off the pad. We washed it. Got looking great for the birthday party on Saturday. And
This Saturday's her birthday party?
Yeah, just let you know. Hey, you coming if you want to.
This is the first I've heard of it, son.
No, Mama's known about it forever.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
Well, this is the first I heard of it.
And
My
then-
granddaughter's going to have a birthday party.
And then so we restained it, repressurized it, and sealed it. And then let's see what else we got going on. Worked on the camper, got it looking a little bit better.
Robbie says that Jack and his grandson will get along great.
Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. It's the Dennis. Is it the Dennis Family Homestead?
You know, you can announce it just a little
I
loud.
can't.
Oh, you can't?
I can't. My voice is gone.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he has a Dennis Dennis Family Homestead.
Yeah,
And if
it
I,
looks like that. Let's see
yeah, that's it right there.
if you can read that. I don't know if you can or not.
I'll try to remember to put the link up after the chat's done.
I'm a TikToker. So,
Yeah, he TikToks more than he
yeah.
YouTubes, but I think he should YouTube a lot too.
I don't mind the YouTube. It's just the TikTok platform is easier for me to make a video and then go back to doing something versus making a whole lot of little videos and then later on uploading it and then splicing it all together. It's just too much work.
He's lazy.
It's a lot of work. But
He's lazy.
I have put up a couple YouTube.
He's got several. He needs to put up the rest of them.
Yeah.
A bunch of his TikTok videos he's put up
Yeah.
on YouTube too.
Yeah.
But he don't want to learn the computer on how to use it is what it is.
Well,
in all honesty.
It's just I don't know. It's just a lot more work to do a small clip and then splice that together. I don't know. Maybe if I had like a camera that would just like how you have a camera and you record, you stop, you record, and it's all in one spot.
Yeah.
Where mine, if I do it on my phone, I have 35-second clips that I have to put together because I'm not gonna leave my phone running. That's my problem. But I just make a lot of TikToks, and I don't sing on TikTok. I just make daily farm content.
You don't sing.
You know, TikTok was started as lip singing or dancing, and then
like your sister does that stuff.
yeah, I don't even watch her, so
I don't really watch it either because I'm sorry, but
I don't block her.
I don't. It's just kind of silly. I'd like to hear my daughter's voice, not somebody else's, with her emotions and all that crap. So, yeah, I'm not into some of that stuff. I joined the TikTok thing because of him, and my daughter wasn't even on it yet. And he goes, he said, just accept everybody as your friends.
Okay, that might have been a bad idea.
That was a very bad idea.
I don't
You
know
cannot believe how much crap I've had to.
if that's me. If that helps, I don't know if I'm doing that. That's on TikTok.
What
It
is it?
backwards.
What is it?
I was gonna say my TikTok stuff.
Wait a minute here. This is what I'm asking. It's at Joseph3557.
Yeah.
So let's see.
And 10,600 people do like my stuff. That's how many followers I have.
Losers.
They ain't got nothing better to do than watch this ugly guy talk about farming. $3557. And that was my clock number at my old job. And I should probably change it, but I don't know how to change my name. I barely know how to do anything on this thing.
That's his TikTok thing. And yeah, my middle name is Lewis. So
I was gonna say, what is that?
that's Lewis Dennis. I made another thing so I could follow along the chat because I couldn't see.
Is this one different too?
Well, that's your mama.
Okay.
Well, no, that's Moneypit. So, but I made this one different because you can't have all the everybody being Moneypit. So I made this one as Lewis Dennis because that's my middle
I wondered
name.
how you did that. That's
Yeah.
smart. That's smart.
Well, I don't know. Look at this. No hair. Got to have some brains somewhere. Yeah, but you still got a lot of hair.
I must be smart too.
No, you got a lot of hair. Oh, shoot. All right, what else y'all up to? Anybody got any raised beds? Lisa, I think next year I'm going to have to make a bunch of raised beds for Lisa. We've planted in the ground my whole life, and next year my wife says she needs raised beds.
You don't have a garden out this year?
Yeah, we do.
I haven't seen it.
That's because you don't come over. And it's like...
It's way down. It's out of the way.
Yeah, I know. It's like you have to walk a little bit to see it, so you're never going to find it. Wicking tubs. Yeah, we used them a couple of years. And, I watched a YouTube video today, and these people put corn in a cup. And the corn got up about this tall, and they were transplanting their corn like you would a tomato plant.
I've seen people do that.
I've never seen that before in my life.
It's odd. I don't.
And I'm like, and when she said, oh yeah, now we're planting our corn in this end, and I'm like, what do you mean corn? Beans too?
Yeah,
I've never seen corn in. We used to plant corn, our beans in. You know, we always had runners though, and they would run up the corn plant.
I do bush beans.
Yeah, I know. We were doing bush beans years ago, but I had never seen anybody transplant corn before. It was corn.
They say you can't plant beans next to something. Beans next to pepper plants because they will stunt the pepper plant's growth.
Really?
And which is odd about that is last year I planted 50 something pepper plants in like this little cubicle area, and they were, I don't know, about 12 inches apart each section, right?
Yeah.
And then I put bush beans all on one side, and I told Jessica I will never buy another plant from Ace Hardware because they only got about this tall. Turns out it might have been the beans.
I'm sure it was your fault.
It might have been the beans.
All right, Robbie. We'll see you over there in a little bit. Hope you have a great live. They'll be leaving, so they won't be there either. But in 3 minutes, everybody that's on here tonight knows, because we have a very small crowd tonight. We'll see everybody then, and over there at Robbie's. Oh, by the way, what did everybody think of the wallpaper or whatever you want to call that I put up for the live this week? I know you didn't like it. Why?
It wasn't my favorite.
You didn't see it.
Not a bit. Not a bit.
He didn't see it at all.
Don't even know what we're talking about.
Hey, what's going on, Phil? Didn't know you was there, boy. I tell you what, you had a time trying to cut those cookies off the other day on that sawmill. You're doing a good job on that sawmill. I really like it. You need to put a good word in there and tell them they need to get me one. I would like to have one of the sawmills like you, and I love that stand you got it on. You really put the work in on that stand, and you did a great job. The whole thing looks like it, and the way that it has to be put up there right. Well, I'm glad you liked us doing the live, buddy. And hopefully we'll be back on next week with a
prettier face.
Yeah, well, it has to be prettier than that. I mean, my God.
I think I got my looks from Mama, so I don't know. I'm very pretty. Alan says I'm pretty.
Well, I don't know, bud. Love him to death. He's all right.
Yeah, I try.
Pain in the butt is what he is.
I might be.
But then again, he may take after me on that. Happy Father's Day to you too, Phil. I know you're proud of your daughter and everything, so happy Father's Day. Hope you had a great day. Yeah, as they say, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm beholding that this is beautiful. I think your kids are in the backyard at the placeway. I can hear them.
Probably.
As muddy as it is, I hope they don't get too dirty. It shouldn't be muddy up there. I cut the grass up there the other day. So we got any more stories to tell? We got about 2 minutes before we get. That says it's
it's
6 o'clock. So I guess we need to wrap this up. That says we got less than 2 minutes to go. That says 6. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know if y'all can see that, but isn't that a beautiful family without him in it? I'm just kidding.
She said, "Why are you not in the picture?" I said, "It's my phone."
Yeah. How you gonna take a picture?
I don't care if I'm in the picture. My phone. I know what I look like.
I tease him too hard, I guess. But then again, he's my kid. So I can tease him as hard as I want. Ain't that right?
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Wait a minute, you don't care I tease you just don't care.
What?
But you heard me. Yeah, whatever.
Sorry, I'm going deaf.
Yeah, he's going deaf. Anything else you want to say?
Nope. I think we're all caught up.
You gonna buy a new
Follow
tractor?
me on TikTok. No, I can't.
Why?
I spent $7,000 on a transmission.
Oh, did you get your truck
I
back?
did get my truck back.
Oh, cool. So the transfer case was okay?
Apparently, the other people didn't know what they're talking about.
I told you the other day that as a mechanic, when I was a mechanic, I'd never I replaced a lot of transmissions, but I have never replaced the transfer case.
Well, I didn't think those ever went out, but who would have thought with 130,000 miles on a truck, your transmission would say bye. But
Somebody might have mistreated it before you got it, so you don't know.
I'm about to mistreat it to the sale yard.
Well, I keep telling you I'd buy a half ton with a diesel in it. A Chevy half ton with a 3-liter diesel in it's the one I want. I cannot wait to buy that truck. I got a few things to do, a few things to pay off. Then I want to, before I retire, that's what I'd like to buy. So
So
that might be a while. So,
Bye.
say, see you, Adeline. All right, for all of us here, we'll thank you for showing up tonight, and I'm glad you had a good time. Hopefully you had a good time. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button before you leave. And until next time, may God bless your days the way He always does ours. See ya.